Right, so let's talk about how the the weight loss and improving my general health has gone over the last 2 weeks. Now, it's been a bit awkward because I've had my daughter and her family stop in for a week, and they've been eating all sorts of junk. And I've done my best to try and avoid all this absolute rubbish food. And I would say I was like 99% successful. So that's not been bad. I have lost some weight, and if you watch till the end of the video, you'll see what I look like. When was it? Not Monday, the Monday before. Yeah, so nearly 2 weeks ago, and I'll put some more video on next Monday of what I look like. And then there's been 2 weeks I've been on this diet. Now, what have I done? I've been doing more or less a 1 meal a day diet. I've cut 98% of my carbs out. I've been eating a reasonably high fat, medium protein, extremely low carb diet. And do I feel better? Yeah, I do. My stomach, although I've only lost, I think I've lost 4.7 pounds in the last couple of weeks, which is, yeah, it's not bad. But even though I've lost 4.7 pounds, my stomach and everything feels so much better. I'm sleeping so much better because I'm not getting that indigestion at night. I try and eat before 7 p.m. and I generally go to bed about midnight, 12:30ish. So that gives plenty of time for my food to settle in my stomach, and I'm not going to bed on a full stomach. So, yeah, things are going all right at the moment. My visceral fat has gone down by 0.2%, which is not a lot, I know. But I can see the difference in myself. I look down and my tummy doesn't stick out quite as much. So it is getting better. Now, on Monday, I'm going to do a 48-hour fast, and we'll see how it goes then. So I will be putting a video out on Monday, and I will also be putting a video out on probably Wednesday when I've completed the fast. So you can see how well a 48-hour fast has gone. Now, I have fasted before, and I've done a week's fast before, but I was very well fat adapted at the time. Now, I've been wearing a constant glucose monitor for the last couple of weeks and keeping my glucose level, or keeping an eye on my glucose level, and it's been reasonably low, so I've not done bad. My blood pressure has started to come down a little bit. I wouldn't say it's coming down fantastic, but it started to come down a little bit. And as far as ketosis, I wouldn't say I'm kicking a lot of ketones out at the moment, and I don't know why, because you know, I'm eating next to no carbs at all, and I thought that by now my ketone levels would have gone up reasonably high, but generally they're between 0.6 and 1 on my keto monitor. Hang on a minute, let me just show you what I've got. I have got one of these, comes in a nice little pouch. They're the sticks that go into the monitor. And I've got an On-Call GK Dual. Now, it's got a little chip in the side just there, that blue thing. So I can change it so it monitors my blood sugar as well as my ketones. I have occasionally been using the ketone sticks that you pee on, and they've been giving me the same results as taking my blood ketones. But I think things will change as I get more fat adapted. Basically because I will have depleted all the glucose in my body, and it's taken a lot of doing, getting rid of all this glucose. I'll be more fat adapted, and any ketones that I have on my blood will show on the monitor I've just shown you. But the ketones that show on the pea sticks are only excess ketones. They're the ones that are not being used and that your body is flushing out. You're basically peeing out. So there will be a bigger difference between doing it with the monitor and peeing on a stick. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple of weeks. But yes, I'm definitely feeling better. I'm definitely sleeping a lot better. I'm not running to the loo all the time. I am taking keratin every day. Now, the thing about keratin is, initially, it will make you put weight on, because what it does is it stores more fluid. So I'm losing fluid out of my cells, but the fluid from the keratin goes into your muscles. So I'm like getting rid of it from one place and putting it in another place. So that's probably slowing down my weight loss quite a bit, because before, when I've done this kind of thing, I've literally dropped, a half a stone or above in a couple of weeks, and I'm not losing that much this time. So the only thing I can put it down to is the creatine. So I'm going to carry on taking the creatine anyway. I am going to start exercising a little bit more. All I've been doing at the moment is walking, and I've been averaging roughly about 5,000 steps a day, and I'm going to put that up next week to about 6,000 and get some more walking done. Now, walking is very, very good for fat loss, because A, it's low impact, which means it doesn't bugger your knees and things up and bugger the rest of your joints up. And you're constantly exercising. It puts your heart rate up, and it's really good to help your body, it's really good because your body will use your stored fat. That's this around my belly here and my love handles and off my big fat ass and everything else. So walking is really, really good for you. So I'm going to put my walking up. I'm going to start going to the gym. Now, I'm going to be doing some resistance training, which is going to put my muscle mass up, hopefully, fingers crossed. And if I keep losing body fat as well, I'm going in the right direction. So, because muscle weighs a lot more than fat, I'm not sure how much weight I'm going to lose. But I am working at it, and I am going in the right direction. Excuse me while I have a cough. Now, generally speaking, about 3 o'clock, I will have a bulletproof coffee. Now, bulletproof coffee is a noggin of butter blended in with black coffee. Now, there's no carbs in the butter, or next to no carbs in the butter. It's very high in fat, and it's quite good in protein. So, if I do get any hunger or cravings or anything, that bulletproof coffee tends to take care of it. Generally speaking, I'm eating about 4 eggs a day. I'm eating quite a bit of pork and beef, so there's reasonably high fat in that. I normally buy the 20% fat beef, make burgers out of them. I made a meatloaf the other day, and it was absolutely beautiful. What I will start doing is start putting 1 or 2 recipes on that I'm actually making and eating. I'm also going to start fermenting. I've bought some fermenting jars, so I'm going to ferment some cauliflower and some broccoli. Now, fermented foods are really good for your gut, and we'll see how we'll get on with that. Now, the fermenting will take probably a week to 10 days, so it's going to be a while before any video gets on about that. But that is my aim. So, like I say, we're going in the right direction. I'll put this video on now of what I looked like 2 weeks ago, or nearly 2 weeks ago. and then we'll see how the fasting goes next week. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is how I look my first day of starting my new regime, and as you can see, it's not a pretty sight. Hang on, let me turn this way. Look, carrying a bit of belly, love handles, got a bit of weight on my back. I'll show you the other side, it's no different. There you go. So this has got to go. So, well, I'll do another video in a couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll see a difference.